All right, hey guys, what's up? It's Tim with your facility programming, and I want to go over a really great tip during the initial part of training where we're either doing strength training, functional bodybuilding, high intensity bodybuilding, correctives, or skill movement. We're not in kind of the conditioning piece here. We're in the part where we're trying to gain our capacities. We're trying to improve people. Let's just give the example. The workout for the first part of the day is front squat, and part B is conditioning of some type. So we're working on front squat, let's say 5 sets of 3. Build up to a tough set of 3 reps of front squat. So we've gone over the warm-up, we did our wall squats, we did skill instruction with a PVC pipe and a barbell and a partner and some drills to help get everyone there. We're actually in the bar now. Let's say it's 1 set every 2.5 minutes for 12:30. Build up to a tough set of 3. Or let's say over 15 minutes, for example, to build up to that tough set of 3 for the front squat. What we're going to do is they've gone through the first 3 or 4 sets. Okay, so it's 50%, 60%, 70% of their max, and they've gone over through that. Okay, and you gave them the instructions here. During the front squat portion, when it gets heavy, we know our elbows are going to drop, our back's going to start to round because that bar is loaded anteriorly on our delts, and it's going to start pulling us forward, and most people miss the front squat forward. Sometimes it's in the hole we can't get out, but on most people, it's they get that kyphosis in the back and start to round. Our grip isn't good anymore, and elbows drop and the bar's over. So what we want to do is we want to fight with our elbows up and keep our chest up nice and tall as we come up and fight for that sticky point. Don't drop, fight up nice and tall and stand. Let's say that's the coaching instruction here. We've gone through 10 minutes of 15 minutes, okay? Now what we're going to do is we're actually going to stop the clock for a quick second. I'm going to pause it before the next clock starts. I want to say, hey guys, everyone stop. All right, I'm noticing something here. I'm seeing a couple things happen. We're about 75, 80% now. We have a couple more sets for our tough set of 3. These are the ones I'm talking about. We're going to do a callback to what we coached on initially. These are the ones where we're going to start dropping forward. So how do we fight that? I'm not going to give them the answer. I'm going to call on some people. And how do we fight that? Someone's going to say, drive the elbows up, good, or the chest up, or whatever. Push your knees out over your toes, drive through your heels, all good parts. We're going to reinforce everyone so they're telling us what we told them initially. I want them to internalize your coaching cues here, and that's really important. If you just tell it to them, they go, yeah, go back to doing it. But if I get them to tell me the coaching cue, they start to understand it a little better. Now they do it, because people learn multiple ways, right? Kinesthetic, by touching, doing, audio, and visual. So we want to try and hit on all 3 of these parts here. I might even spotlight someone who's doing really well. Look here how this person is really driving up hard, and that's why they have such an awesome front squat. High five, awesome. All right, everyone ready? Good, let's give me a big set of 3 front squat. Boom, clock's back up. Takes about a minute total to do that, but it's a lot of value because what we're doing is we're reframing them and refocusing them when it's important. The big hitters don't need you, your performance sport people don't need you as much for their first set of 3 front squats. But when it's almost their 3 rep max, that's when they need your coaching. But it's been 10 or 15 minutes and they're so caught up in trying to do the front squat well, they will forget these pieces. So we want to keep hammering home your coaching, because your coaching is what matters the most. That is the value in the class, is obviously people interacting, but you helping them do this better than they could ever do on their own is the big value. And that's the jam, and that's how we try and reinforce it before it's time.